Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Orcs Must Unchained Chaos Wars. I haven't uploaded something in a while, because I have some personal responsibilities to take care of. But anyways, this is only a personal issue. Let's take care of the Apprentice key. So let's see, where have we left off? Oh wow! 68 million, it's not bad. Of course, if we see a Thrift Lord, we do have people who will reach there with 100 million. Really impressive. But anyways, this is our key. It's the fifth round. Let's see, what do we have here? So we do have lightning armor, that means our electric or lightning heroes are not in a good shape. We have additional kobolds, additional mercenaries, primary knockback, and mercenary spawn on death. Alright. Let's see how we can handle this. First off, right, no lightning, and then someone who can deal with kobolds. How exactly are we going to do this? A relatively easy tactic would be to go with Sickness, considering his chain lightning will hit multiple enemies in quick succession, so we don't have to pay too much attention to those sappers. As soon as we see them, we just use our lightning ability, and it's sorted. That's the idea. But in this case, let's go with... Actually, Ivy. Ivy is not a bad choice. She's still capable of dealing damage to them and hitting them with her penetrative arrow. So all things considered, she is a good choice right now. Okay. Let's go with Guardians first. We definitely want our standard Guardians. The Shield Guardians, that is. We want a little bit more survivability from them. Also, we will place them a little bit further behind, considering we will not place our kill box right in front of the entrance, because we have to take care of our sappers. So what do we take is basically this loadout. It's Flow Scorcher, Viscous Star, Flip Trap in the front. So we have a few tools to deal with sappers and also weaken the first enemies who are coming through the gate. The next one will be, we can go with an Arcane Bowling Ball. It's really beneficial to have one. Barricades, we still work with a few barricades despite having too many sappers. And let's see, I don't think a grinder is the correct choice. Let's go with wall blades actually and see how that works out. And this is our loadout. So everything is it's the wall blades, the flip traps, and the arcane bowling ball are focusing more on fire. So they do have the fire resonator and the fire trigger. It's the heat trigger. Except of the bowling ball, there's no heat trigger, it just fires automatically. So it's a perfect addition for Flow Scorcher, which is also reducing the armor value of enemies. The total armor, not just a specific armor type, it will reduce all armor. All elements. All armor elements, there we go. Alright, let's go right into it. And let's see how it works out. So I'm curious myself. I haven't completed a single key yet. The highest I reached was, I think, tier 9. But there are already a huge amount of players who reached the last stage of the key. And have even beaten the last stage of the key, more importantly. Okay, first off, we're going with the Guardian right here. The first one. We don't need a guardian in here, because our primary kill box will be over there. However, considering we do have sappers, as I said earlier, we will definitely place a few traps in here. So I've never built it this way, or built anything this way in general, considering I don't know the nature of pathing. So they might ignore the traps. One lane might be completely useless. Unfortunately, I don't really know, so we have to test it out together. The good thing is, it's only 6 waves. That's the only benefit of Apprentice, it's 6 waves. So it seems like they're running only on one side. Okay, there are the sappers. There's another wave of sappers. There's my knockback. So unfortunately, enjoy the knockback. What's a knockbreak? Unfortunately, I don't know. We also could go with some ceiling traps, now that I look at this loadout right here. Oh well, it's okay. It's okay as it is. We'll definitely go with wall blades on, well, close to our viscous star, that is. So they might trigger as soon as an enemy is burning. Okay, I'm really curious how that works out, if this is already enough, or if we still need a proper kill box further behind, in front of the Guardian. Okay. The knockback is so not good. There we go, even the fire damage is not as bad. It's really helping out. Let's go with 2 more bowling balls. And there we go, that's a mercenary. Really? He just spawned? Alright, okay. So here's the issue with those mercenaries. If it says additional mercenaries are spawning, it doesn't tell you when. They just spawn whenever they feel like it. Same goes with rifts. They just spawn. Even at the most ridiculous of places. At least from what I've seen. Unfortunately, I cannot confirm anything. Alright. And there we go. This is our build in here. The next one, actually, we could go with 2 of those ballistas. They will help out. Let's remove those bowling balls so we have more money to work with. To create something in here, and this is a little bit more dangerous because there's a lot of room on the side. In this case, specifically only once we go with the kill box and our first defense directly in here. I don't like this, but it's the only way we can play safe. Alright, and it seems like the mercenaries are already moving. Let's try to interfere and to kill him. Reduce his armor. And there we go, we got him. Right, I forgot about the victory dance. Okay, so increase the root duration. It is not bad, we don't necessarily need damage on our knockback arrow. It's fine as it is. Of course it's not ideal, but it's fine. Also, we are currently not going for points because I don't like going for points. That's really not that fun for me. It puts a little bit more pressure under the overall playstyle, considering if you go for points you're not going with damaging traps, which means you don't have a backup anymore. So that's why I usually don't appreciate this playstyle. But anyways, let's go for another route. Also great support from the Floor Scorcher. Okay. Let's sell everything. And let's place proper positions for our blades. There we go. And this is the only mercenary I really hate. This guy is so dangerous. He counters PGH ballistas. He is super tanky, and considering his gnolls slowing players, he has also quite the death potential, or more killing potential. The only upside is extra points from his teacup gnolls, but again, this is not what I would really consider to be ideal. Okay, there was also a nerf to Ivy because she's too good. She's able to stall endless amount of time with her penetrating arrow. The major change on her looks like that. She has only a maximum amount of enemies she can hit with her penetrative arrow. It's not a nerf I would call ideal, but if the developer feels it's needed, then apparently it's needed. Alright. Okay, victory dance. Always forgetting about the victory dance. But there we go. Okay, can we make it? Oh, indeed, we can make it. Would have thought of that. So let's see, how can we improve the skill box? Give him back the arcane bowling balls. Okay, not on that position though. That's not a good position, I have to admit. So also another benefit of building two kill boxes which are so separate from each other, we can focus only on one side until it's completely cleared off. Meanwhile the rest still needs time to reach the second kill box. So while playing super safe, it's in the interest to build it this way. Of course, going for stars or even going for points, different rules apply to the playstyle. Right, and since I am going to be somewhere else most of the time, I will build a second one, a follow-up kill box, with the Guardian in here. So that means also another Viscous right there, no blades. There's no real need for blades. And who's that mercenary? Oh, it's him again. For some reason it's always either the priest. Okay. Either the priest or the or the Gnoll Summoner. I forgot. I keep forgetting his name for some reason. Alright, but that looks good. Unfortunately, not enough points. But it's still fine. Alright, knockback's still annoying. Not the worst. On its own, it's definitely not the worst. It's the combination that makes the play. That makes it really bad, I mean. Okay, we are done on the first lane. Now we have enough time to focus on the second lane. It's quite a few enemies already. Okay, knockback is not as bad. Brought us some safety from the boss. There we go. The boss is down. Time for victory dance. As usual. Alright, and this is about it. Let's go with another route. Oh, you're still... never mind. And there we go. Next wave of the key completed and almost 1 million. Not a bad score. Honestly, not a bad score. At least for me. And there we go, no new modifiers, which is amazing. That means we do have more room to breathe on Apprentice Ramparts. Let's see how Apprentice Ramparts works out. A few gyps and skulls as usual. Alright, anyways. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, consider to follow me and to give it a like. I'm sorry, I'm pausing. That was in my Twitch. In my Twitch character. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to subscribe so you will be notified and you will see when new episodes go live. If you have any feedback, ideas, improvements whatsoever, just leave a comment in the section down below. Thank you for watching everybody, and I see you next time.